friends, and welcome back to our homestead. This is springtime, and that means that it's baby coming time and we have to be ready. So today I just want to talk about how we get ready and how we address goat birth on our homestead. Okay, so we have Boer goats, and normally they don't need any assistance. They are very hardy kind of animals. They do everything on their own, but we still need to be ready, and I need to have things in my basket just in case, ready to go. So let me talk to you how we do it, how we prepare, and how we take care of a goat after she has babies. And sometimes we have to help and intervene, and sometimes they do everything on their own, and those babies are so cute. Come on. So let me show you a few things. The kidding season is sometimes a cold season, and if mama goat has multiple kids, we assist by wrapping them in towels. So I have plenty of old towels on hand at all times, and it's in my bucket just like this, sitting in the goat house being ready. Even though we want mama goat to be able to lick their babies off, but sometimes she has multiple births and we need to keep the other babies warm in the meantime. So that is an important bonding time for mama and the baby goat, when she needs to lick them and smell them and sniff them and all of that. But we also need to keep them warm. So therefore, I have several towels available at all times. Then when the baby goat is born, very often it's very important that they get colostrum milk from mama as soon as possible. But also I like to give a little boost to them, and it's a lamb and kid omega-3 6-9 plus, and it's a high calorie liquid supplement. And I follow the directions in the back how much I'm gonna give them, because sometimes it is important to give them a little boost. And also I do the same thing for mama, especially if it was a difficult birth and she needs extra calorie kind of like boost at that time. Talking about calories, where's my molasses? I also put molasses into my goat's water. So I get them clean water, and I mix a generous amount of molasses into the water so mama can get extra boost of energy as well. If we feel that mama is struggling, then I will go ahead and add extra electrolytes to her water as well, to make sure that she's just getting enough nutrients and electrolytes after birth, because birth can be very challenging for some goats. Okay. When the baby goat is born, very often the umbilical cords are hanging way too low and almost touching the ground, and that is a potentially an infectious kind of area. So I have, where's my betadine? Oh, the betadine is actually already in the goat house. It's already there. I have a pair of scissors. I use some alcohol wipes to disinfect it, and I come and I cut the umbilical cord about 1 inch away from baby's belly, because I don't want to touch the ground. Sometimes it's already short on its own, but sometimes it's too long, and I just need to make sure that my scissors are nice and clean. I disinfect them, and the bottle of betadine is already in the goat house. So I pour a little bit of betadine on the paper towel or a napkin or something, and I just dab it to disinfect the area a little bit, again just to make sure that there is no potential area for infection. Okay. Very often mamas, if the baby is born with very weak legs, and or if I know that the hay is lacking selenium, so I will add a little bit of selenium to the baby and to the mama as well, because selenium can pass to the babies through the milk. Also, I give extra vitamin B to mama. I usually don't do it for the babies, but I do give it to mama as well. And what else? Yeah, that's a selenium. I have several seleniums. And again, B12. Again, if mama is struggling, I will give mama extra B12 as well. I keep extra syringes on hand, a syringe with a special tip that you can use for the goat, Okay, so just I need to clean it. But yeah, all of these things I keep on hand close by in case I need to use it. Because in a homestead, we try to take care of things ourselves as much as possible without getting the veterinarians involved. Another important thing to have is a bottle just in case mama will not be able to feed the babies and you need to give them colostrum and then formula, gloves, and in case it's really cold nights, and sometimes we put little jackets on the babies at nights as well just to keep them warm overnight. Okay, I also want to show you one more thing that what we do to keep the babies warm. Okay, and that is actually a heating pad that we use for seedlings. I plug it in and it stays on low heat and it keeps the babies warm at night. And it's the pad for seedlings. That's it. And here we are, mama and her two beautiful babies. She did everything on her own. She's a beautiful mama. Here they are, our little addition to the herd. Mama Ruby is a good mama. We got two little boys, two little bucklings. And everything is going very well. So I just want to guys talk to you about what we do and how we try to prepare for the birth of baby goats and what we do and why we do it. Okay, so little warning, you may see stuff that could be upsetting to some viewers. So I suggest not watching after a certain point because I don't want anybody to get squeamish or those who don't like to see things that I don't like to see, because this is a live animal, it's a live birth, and well, we're not going to show you live birth because we missed it. She did it on her own. But yeah, so let me talk to you guys about that. Oh, you sweet baby. You sweet baby. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead. See if you can nurse on mama. Go ahead, sweetie. They were just born a few hours ago and mama is still licking them and still smelling them. Good job, mama. Good job, mama. So mama goat always has plenty of fresh hay to eat. And we make sure that she has a little extra grain right now because she's tired. She was giving birth. Don't steal from... And a little bit of grain to eat because she's tired and she wants some extra snack right now. Even though she doesn't show like she has too much of appetite at this point. All right, so the thing that I like to do for goats after they give birth is I need to give them a little bit more energy. So I have some water that we added molasses to it. So viewer discretion is advised. So look away if you don't like this sort of thing. But these are live animals and live things happening in the barn. So when mama goat gives birth, this is the placenta that came out of her. And many goats will eat it, but in our case, this goat did not eat it, so I'm going to discard it later. Some of the afterbirth is still attached to her, and I'm not going to pull on it forcefully because I don't want accidentally to break anything off. And if something remains, it can cause an infection, which is really bad. So instead, I want the babies to nurse on her, and that's going to stimulate more contractions, and the afterbirth will come out naturally on its own. If I still see it hanging out of her in the next 24 hours, or at least 24 hours later, I will go ahead and get some clean water and wash it and remove it the best I can. If you can see, he still has an umbilical cord that's really, really long and it's touching the ground. We want to make sure that there is, it's an opening that can cause this baby to have an infection. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to trim it with cleaned scissors. I'm going to trim it to make sure that this baby goat does not get an infection. Isn't he cute? He's the most adorable thing ever.
All right, baby. Oh, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So, what the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give babies a little bit of this lamb and kid high calorie liquid supplement. And according to the instructions, it should be given 4 milliliters, which is about 2 pumps, as soon as possible after birth, and can be repeated again in 8 to 12 hours. But you know what? We missed the birth because I wasn't here, and we came and the babies were already here. So I'm gonna do that as soon as possible. You sweet little kids. So I'm just gonna shake it a little bit. All right, mama. You're a good mama. You're a good mama. All right, baby. And your turn, buds. Your turn. Oh, I know. Okay, come over here, mama will take you. Come here. Oh, you're good baby. I also gotta trim your umbilical cord is way too long, buddy. I gotta trim it. Yes, sweet boy. Yes, sweet boy. Yes, sweet boy. Oh, come over here. Yes, sweet. Oh, your heart is beating fast. All right, come on. Come on. A little bit. 2 pumps. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, you lost half of it. You lost half of it. You lost half of it. Oh, buddy. 1 more. You lost it. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, sweet boy. Look at you. Say hi to everyone. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, you sweet baby. Oh, you sweet baby. Yes, you sweet baby. Yes, honey. All right. So now I need to trim. I gotta trim your umbilical cord. It's a little bit too long. I like to keep it about 1 inch from the belly. So I don't want it hanging too low because we don't want it to get infected. Okay. Have you started nursing on your mama yet? Have you started nursing on your mama yet? You're my sweet boy. Yes, you are beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. Look at you. Yes, say hi to the world. We don't have a name yet, but you're a sweet boy. Yes, you are. Oh, you sweet baby. All right. Okay. I've got to trim it, honey. Way too long, honey. Way too long, sweetie. Good boy. Good boy. All right, I'm going to put a little betadine on both of you, okay? A little betadine. Okay, sweet boy? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I also have this little space, a little nook in the corner where the babies can go inside, and I put a heating pad inside. And the heating pad is literally what we use for the seedlings trays to keep them warm. And at night, if it's really cold, the babies can get themselves over there to stay warm. Plus, their mama will help them to stay warm at night as well. Where are you hiding your babies? Where are you hiding your babies, Mama? Oh, they're in the back. They're in the back. So cute. So this young mama here is has an issue. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. She's a Boer goat, and she just happened to have a double nipple. She has the same situation on the other side, and they're both functional. So she has 2 nipples on each side. That's my goat. But right now she is not very open to feeding them. So I ended up milking a little bit of colostrum out of her, and I just fed them manually just to give them a little energy because they were born yesterday, about 24 hours ago. And from what I am understanding, she has not fed them yet. Ruby, you gotta feed your babies. So she was not cooperative. I didn't have a chance to record it. I had to tie her legs with a little homemade device with a slip knot, and just so I could milk her a little bit. Otherwise, she was kicking me. She was not open to the idea of being milked. It's her first time. What can we say? Unfortunately, Mama did not want to feed the babies, so I milked some colostrum out of her, and I'm gonna go and bottle feed these babies because they need Mama's milk as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them through a bottle. Well, better than nothing. Anyway, but the babies have full bellies right now of some colostrum, and they're napping. I put a little coat on one of them, already took the other coat away, but they're in the back napping next to their mama, nice and cozy. So sweet. Ruby, here's your assignment. You need to feed your babies, okay? You gotta feed them. They need your milk, okay? And finally, these babies are nursing. Praise the Lord. Good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. Yeah, go ahead, nurse your little boy.